Hello, Cleveland, and welcome to the Daily 10-Minute TA. Let's get into the charts. All right, so from last night's video, we can see that Bitcoin dipped down to the support level of 99.6K. That's the support level that we've been talking about, that we talked about over the last couple videos, needed to be flipped back to support. It was resistance for a bit, but then became support again. Now we are bumping up again to this local resistance that we have been bumping up once, twice, 3, 4, and now for a 5th time, knocking on that door. Is someone going to answer? We'll find out. If they can't answer, you know where it's going. We've talked about it. Probably to the top of this here channel, which will extend out to roughly 115, which correlates well with the target from this bull flag on the 6-hour chart and correlates close to this bull flag on the 1 day, the daily chart. And yeah. Where might we stop on the way? Well, again, it also correlates to the resistance that we've talked about here. That was the bottom of this bull flag and then turned resistance after we came back under it once after popping up over it and then coming back down under it. So that's still an upward trending resistance. So yeah, everything's looking bullish for if we can break through this local resistance here at like 102. Let's just say 102. 102. If we can break through 102, things are looking good. If not, then back down to retest support of 99.6. And yeah, if not, then possibly down to the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. We've been talking about Bollinger Bands. I showed them to you the other day. Now, what the Bollinger Bands are showing you is where things are going to be kind of moving in between. If there's a breakout, though, that can those Bollinger Bands will start to increase along with the price. You see, yeah. And then there will be a squeeze after, and then after a squeeze, there's usually another breakout. Breakout, squeeze, breakout, squeeze. Squeeze could take a while. Go just be ranging here for a bit. This support can break. This support could hold. This support could hold. We're also kinda, if you look at this, if you take a quick peek here at let me do a path. So this to me does look like an M pattern, a complex M pattern. M patterns will usually break down to where they started. And if further, you can measure that by measuring from the bottom of the dip here to the top of the M, and then moving that down to where the breakout point would be. So if it gets down here and it looks like it's continuing to go down further down to there, then possibly we could see it get further down by about. Let me just draw it for you. I don't know why I'm moving the mouse but not actually drawing it. You go from the bottom to the top, and then that would be the extension of the M, which would bring us under the 200. Now, the 200 is going to be a hard one to get under. I mean, 85. It's also about where we were talking about being the 0.5 retracement, and also where this upward trending wedge would turn to a downward trending wedge. If it turned into a downward trending wedge, it would get to. But yeah, so M possibly leads us down to the 200, and then possibly a bounce off the 200. If the bears take control. If the bulls take control, see us popping up and heading higher. That's really all there is to it. Who's stronger, bulls or bears? What are you feeling? Let's look at the indicators real quick. So the indicators show us that the stochastics are looking like they may be getting stuck here in overbought territory. If that does happen, then we'll see this RSI continue going upwards. Although we can see that it's starting to curl back down. Can it find support from its signal line again and turn back up? Hopefully pushing through that local resistance. Otherwise, M pattern back down to 91.746-ish. Let's just say 91.8, 91. What is it? Actually, low of 91.2. So let's see. Say it gets back down to like 91.2. Candlesticks that wick like we've been talking about. And possibly from there, it would go back up. Just shake out some weak hands. That's basically what it would be. It would be a shakeout of weak hands. What are weak hands? Weak hands are people who are new to the market and aren't used to the volatility that can be in this market. Like a 25% pullback to 85. You know? We'll see what happens. Like I said, we'll see if the Stokes can get stuck up here and if the RSI on the 6-hour chart can keep going. RSI on the daily is still under its signal line, which is bearish momentum, showing bearish momentum. However, that could just be negated. It is still in bullish territory. And the Stoke RSI is pointing upwards, showing bullish momentum along with being over its signal. However, it hasn't quite gotten out of its bearish territory yet. It's in over 50, but not very much, just barely over 50. Hopefully that keeps going. This gets stuck, that'll keep going. That'll all be bullish signs, and that'll push that'll push BTC's price up and over that local resistance of 102, and then it'll be time to test all-time high. And if all-time high, the bulls are strong enough to break all-time high, well, you know where I think it's going. About 109 to 115 to maybe like 124. All right. That's about it for today. Remember to practice good risk management. Much love. See you later. Oh, and give us a like and a subscribe if you will. Enjoy the music for a second. That's my buddy David's music. He gave me permission to play it. His name is Luminist. LuminYst. Check him out on SoundCloud and wherever you get your music. Alrighty.